Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shiba. Today is Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. I had a cat, and he decided to leave. He was here next to me, got a couple of pets, and then just left. Wonderful. I also had Dolly. She had come to visit for a couple seconds, and then she also left. We'll see if they decide to show up again at any point today. So, how are things? How are things? How have things been going? The 3D printing business is going. It's going. I am making sales. I continue to make sales. I have to, after today's stream, I have to print another item. I had an order come in for 3 of these Sega Genesis cartridge storage trays. They each fit 10, and the person bought 1 in blue, 1 in green, and of course, 1 in red. They bought 1 in red, so I will have to switch out my filament to red on this printer in here, because the printer in here is the one that I use for colors, because besides black, for everything but black, because of potential for inclusions or like contamination from the previous color. This particular printer that I have in here is less prone to having color contamination. There's still, even on this green one, there's like 1 little speck of blue or of something in there. But in particular, it's most noticeable when printing white. It's very, very noticeable after having printed black. If you switch it to white, you can end up having some black inclusions on my K1 Max in particular. It just, something about the way that the printer is designed, it is very prone to having some of the previous filament come out, like either being on the tip of the nozzle and it just rubbed off, or around the nozzle and it just rubbed off while printing with the new color, or there was something like the filament runout sensor being too tight and having it like shave off bits of the filament and having black shavings get put onto the white as it goes through the runout sensor. Basically, when you pull out the runout sensor out of it, what I'm thinking is happening with the K1 Max is when you remove the previous filament, it is potentially shaving off a bit, just little bits of the previous color, which would be black. Then when you shove the new white filament in, that is then depositing onto the white. I think that may be what's happening with the K1 Max, but I do get some stuff even on this one in here on occasion. So I don't know. It's just something I have to deal with. Ideally, I would have individual printers for each individual color, but yeah, I don't really have the money for 10 printers with a bed size of 300 millimeters or more. I don't really have that kind of space or that kind of money for a fleet of 10 to have one for each of individual color that I offer, so that they can stick with a single nozzle with a single color and not have any contamination of colors through swapping things out. Wish I did, though. I wish I had the money to do that. Just to buy, what would that be? I've got 2 that I use regularly, so I would need another 8. $4,000, $5,000 ish. at current pricing, yeah, I think like it would be like 5.5, actually 5,500 to get like 8 of a single printer type for all the other colors. Not within my means right now, but anyway, that will be that. Games I continue playing. Farm Sim 22. I've actually been watching content of Farm Sim 25, and I think I am going to revise my thoughts that I originally had about Farm Sim 25. Because at first, looking at it from the outside, it didn't quite seem like there was enough to justify it being a release, like a new game. It just didn't seem on its surface as if there was enough difference between Farm Sim 22 and Farm Sim 25 to justify buying 25 if you have 22. My new opinion after watching content of 25 is that the graphics difference is actually just night and day. It is night and day. There's a lot of like newer tech that's involved with 25, and that should not be ignored from the broader picture. And looking at the feature set, the new crops that were added, because they added like rice and like peas, I think rice and peas, to new crop types entirely with different methods of harvesting and even farming them. I think it just barely crosses the line where it's justifiable to be its own separate game as something that you can buy. I think it just crosses like barely over the threshold for having enough to be a new game. But like it's just barely, and everyone will have a different bar for what they will determine is enough value for a new game. Now, my thought also is that is only true comparing the base game of Farm Sim 22 to the base game of Farm Sim 25. I think that comparison, the answer is yes, it is worth it. If you happen to own absolutely everything from 22, the answer is no, it is not worth going into the base game of 25, because you should never buy a game on future promises of content. Only buy, if you have everything for 22, you should only really buy 25 once it also has everything it's going to have. Right? I hope you get that logic. The only people who should own 25 who own everything on 22 are the extreme super diehard fans who have way more money than sense and are willing to spend all of their cash on everything and have the money to burn. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Let's play Ostranauts. Let's get into the game. Let us get into Ostranauts, where when last we met, I had talked about and added a few mods. I added a few mods. Just a few. Game's taking a second to load here today. It's taking a minute. Game. There's game. There it is. It's popped up. It's popped up. Now is the stream capture going to capture? The logo's up for the game. Come on, XSplit. You can do it. You can do it. There it is. There it is. Continue. Get me away from that ear bleeding audio. I looked into it, and apparently it seems like you cannot actually mod that audio out of the title screen. I'm sorry to report that I just can't find loose files where they define anything to do with the main menu, let alone the actual audio that they use for that radio chatter, because it seems like some of the audio is in fact hard-coded and encrypted. This is a Unity game, just by the way. This is a Unity game, and by default, a lot of stuff with Unity comes packaged and encrypted. So I think it's mostly packaged. The game does like have a lot of loose files that you can modify for the purpose of being able to modify them, frankly. But if you go into the data folder, even if you go into like the if you go into streaming assets, if you go into the audio and sound effects file, there's only three sound effects in that folder for the game's sound effects, of which there are way more than 3 that exist in the game. And a lot of files that are referenced actually in like audio emitter items, there's a lot more effects that are referenced in the audio emitters than there are available to either add or change in the audio folder, which is weird. It's weird. It's odd. I don't know why they've chosen to do that, to just keep some stuff hidden away like that, because yeah, it's just I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, they have a package of resource assets and shared assets that are fairly large in the game folder that have a bunch of stuff that we just cannot change, that I guess they don't want us to change for whatever reason. So I will maintain that there needs to be an ability to completely disable the radio chatter on the main menu. There needs to be a way to turn off the radio chatter on the main menu, because it is not acceptable, like at all. It is not acceptable. At least our jukebox is moving, is emitting now. Can barely hear it, but it is doing a thing. Okay, we're at a new wreck. We are at a new wreckage, and well, last we met, what did we do? Well, we expanded to the left. We gave our ship a left wing to go with our right wing, and one of the mods that I have changes how the inventories are handled on racks and bins and bays. So now bins, you cannot put full-sized items into bins. They no longer like accept oversized stuff. Kind of odd, but you know, that was a decision. It was a decision. So the racks, though, they will hold full-sized items, and their inventory size is larger. The bays have even larger inventories than before. They big. They can even take in equipment trucks. Now, you cannot put bays onto equipment trucks, but yeah, is glorious and magnificent stuffs. We got a couple of batteries there that I would actually probably like to add to my ship at some point, but we do have a fair bit of time. Let me look at my nav console. How much time do I have on charge? 12 hours. 12-ish hours of time available. Now, of course, last time we also sold a bunch of stuff, so I have a bit of money now. I have a little bit of cash on hand, so we can actually afford to be out and about for quite some time, basically until I get sleepy. We can afford to be out and about until I get tired. And I hope I have enough floor space to actually be able to put down my bed and sleep. But anyway, we are now looking for the remaining parts that I need for a reactor. Now, if I hit F8 twice, we can see that, unfortunately, this ship does not actually have the main reactor core. But it does have some other stuff for us. It has a nav station up there, which I think I already took apart. It's got some cargo crates to look at. It's got batteries in here that I can grab as well. They're not extremely valuable or anything, but I'll take them. There's thrusters that I can take that are not damaged. We've got some damaged. Great. They're all damaged. Alright, so the most valuable things in here are all damaged, so we'll need to try to repair them, if at all possible. And really, that's about it for this ship. There's not a ton available on this ship. We're going to leave the intake regulators. They're not worth enough anymore, and I think the same will go for the pumps. I think the pumps are just not valuable enough to take up space on my ship at this point. Okay, let me grab this. Oh yeah, and we got a cutlass. We got a cutlass. I don't remember. Was it this ship? Did this ship have a pirate that we killed on it? We've now killed 2 pirates in this playthrough so far. There's just a random bed on the floor. Okay. That I will take with me. I'll need to repair it, but still, scrap that door for me. Yeah, but we're really just hunting now for stuff for the reactor. I want a reactor. That's the main thing that I want now. Alright, these are all individual one size racks. Wow, you even had a loose bin. I don't want it. Excuse me. Why are you closing that inventory? Really? That's full? Okay. Uninstall you. Uninstall you. Repair. Restore. Yeah, very happy I found a cutlass here last time, because we were operating with just the tactical knife for the entire time. We got 2 kills with it with just the tactical knife, so it's not like it's useless, but cutlass will help a lot more. It'll really speed up the ability to remove threats, shall we say. We're going to uninstall that. We can see, hey, it's actually worth 55.20. Repair this one. I believe I have all of the parts for the reactor besides the core. So we just need to find the 4-piece core. as well as the fuel tanks. We need deuterium, we need helium, and we need the cryo tank. Alright. Pair that thing. Because this thing's worth over 10 grand. Also, my inventory went away for the super handy. Wonderful. Now, there's specific rules with placements of the very large tanks. I will need to expand my ship dramatically to even install them, because they require a specific amount of spacing in between them. Open up the lock. What do you got? A gun and a drink pouch. I don't want. And nothing in that bin. Wonderful. Anything over here that I want? Not really. That's damaged, that's damaged. That rack's got nothing. That crate's got nothing. Ah, you. 28 kilos is way too high. I'd rather not. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, we kind of killed that guy. That pirate. And this is where we were able to get the cutlass. One of these containers had the cutlass. Don't really need the civilian EVA helmet. Really, just like nothing in any of these bins. Still though, we're getting plenty of thrusters, which are decent money for their size. The main thing with the thrusters is that they are small. They're 2x1 entities. Yeah, I'm gonna restore these batteries and take them with me. Not all of them at the same time, of course. I will need to return because I don't quite have enough storage space here. Unless I grab a rack or two. But we're almost done with this wreck. I'll be trying to cycle through wrecks more quickly now and be a bit more picky about exactly what I take with me, because I am hunting for something very specific. And uninstall you. My inventory is back. Right, only 3 tiles left. make sure to pause in here. This screen really should auto pause, but it doesn't. Actually, you shouldn't be able to pause while it's running the thing, but I will take what I can get. Oh, that's all full now. Not going to take the data cards. They never contain data, which is rather unfortunate. It says one of my batteries is low on power. That is just fine. Oh yeah, and that nav station. I'll need to bring that with me too. I'll need to put it down, install it, take the data off of it, and then prep it for sale. And then I can uninstall it for sale. Alright. Go in here, give it this guy, and these. Those things are all repaired. Sigh. Cool. You. Alright. Onto the floor with these. Auto task. Should automatically repair all of these. Oh, I need to swap out this battery. Cloth is damaged. Great. We lost a cloth! Oh noes! A unit of cloth! Wait, times 8? Oh, he's repairing the cutlass. So when you restore when you restore weapons, they eat cloth. Yeah. So he fully restored the cutlass, which is good. I'm glad. It's just it's weird that he restored the thing that was in his hand. Kinda odd, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Neat. Get out here. I will be taking those with me. Oh. There's just another Bingham battery. We're not going to be doing that at the moment. It's still a little early. I'd rather not engage with the hidden side mission stuff. Besides, this ship doesn't have any. Well, it has trenchers. We have trenchers, but no, we're not gonna start that. whole quest. Though I do now have the weapon for it. A weapon to use for it, technically speaking. But if I wanted... let's see, are we missing anything? Well, it's because my focus right now is on actually paying off the mortgage for my ship. And getting a reactor set up. Realistically, the next thing is to get the reactor set up so I can actually be out basically forever. Without having to worry about power. And frankly, I've never done that mission. Or I've never engaged with that particular mechanic, like beyond like step 1. Alright, I think I have everything I want. Oh. Hello. See, I would have missed this. I would have missed the fact that there's just a line of one-tile racks here. They have jack all, but I'm glad that I saw that. At least. So now I know if I ever come across this ship class again, that it has a set of racks hidden out here. Alright, let's get this nav console installed so I can pull the data off of it. Do home files, my PDA. This nav station has a manifesto on it. Wonderful. And now we can uninstall. Yeah, I really enjoy this game as well. Very, very much enjoy the game. It needs a lot of mods, though, to be bearable. Oh yeah, you're big. Let's see, do we have a spot for you? Yes. We apparently had a spot for it inside of that super handy. Oh, I didn't even realize I had a loose rack. Is there even enough space to put that rack in here? Not really. Yeah, not really. I guess I could put a rack in here. Maybe? Yeah, it would not let me put it there. And it will not let me put it there. And I can't put that there. That rack would be blocked if I put that there. I could put this here. Yeah, let's put that there. You will be waiting a very long time, I think. If you're waiting for 1.0, like the release of the game. I believe that it will take a while for that to happen. Why is it carrying trash? I don't know. Anyway. Actually, yes, go in there. A lot of what you see here is a result of mods that make things so much better. I cannot stand the whole entire nesting inventory mechanic of the game as it currently exists. As much as I like the gameplay loop, it feels like I'm fighting the UI more than I'm engaging with the UI. So I'm using a lot of mods that help to reduce the number of interactions you have to have with opening of UI windows and inventory windows. So things like modifying the super handy to be a 6x6 and allowing for oversized objects to exist on the super handy. That helps. Having modified EVA suits. There's a mod that actually makes EVA suits like have different roles and different functions. So there's like, it adds, well, changes EVA suits to have like a civilian variant, a security variant. I'm wearing the security variant where it has like a separate ammo storage and weapon holster, as well as a backpack built in and a larger clip point, etc. Yeah, so if you go to the official Discord for Ostranauts, I think that's where most of the mods currently exist. Nexus Mods has an entry for Ostranauts, but I don't think it has all of them, and I actually haven't looked at Nexus for anything that's unique there, because I'm pretty sure most, if not all, of the mods are posted on the Discord. But yeah, and of course I have a mod that modifies the racks to be bigger storage on the racks, but makes the bins also not able to take in larger objects. That's not the correct bin that would normally take larger objects. These reserve series bins normally would accept larger objects, installables, but they no longer do with this mod. It makes it so that they can take in this type of stuff, the smaller stuff, the stuff that you can put inside of backpacks, and only the stuff that you can put inside of backpacks, pretty much. Except for not the weapons either. It's kind of weird. There's some... You know what? It's not specifically backpacks. It's the things that you can put inside of pants. If you can put it inside of pants, in those inventories, you can put it inside of bins. And then, of course, the storage bay made both larger and able to take in anything, including equipment trucks. Yeah, here's the thing. Anyway, I need to switch out batteries here so that can charge. And I guess while I'm at it, I will take this opportunity to do that swap. There we go. Okay, I think I'm done here. I think I'm done with this ship. As I've said, I'm going to be leaving the pumps behind. They're just not valuable enough to me anymore to justify the use of space. Looks like I need to take a drink, so I will drink. There we go. Let it back on, turn that off. I should not be carrying stuff while I'm in this menu. I mean, technically the mass that counts, but whatever. I'm gonna undock now. Figure out somewhere else. That one. Bearing 0-ish. Go, go, go. Oh, really? At max throttle now, we're at 2.09 Gs. That means I need more thrust. We must more thrust. Soon. Yeah, cool. I stream this game, or I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for about 3 hours. And we are going to be playing with through this game for a while. I also have all of the previous streams available to watch from the very beginning. There should be a playlist as well as the normal VODs on the live section. Yes, I know. I've no longer recently savored a gratifying culinary experience. So knows, whatever will I do? Game? Game, it would help if you didn't hitch on me while trying to perform precision maneuvers. You know? That's one thing they really do need to continue to address with every patch. Really, 232 it let me. I unfortunately do not have control over the sound of ads. And if I make my microphone any louder, I will clip, and the audio will be distorted. People tell me all the time that it seems like my audio is low, when in fact it is not. Or I have not figured out a way that makes it louder without distorting the sound of the output. Let me see. Where? Oh, where? Where did they hide the thing? Can I not modify my audio filters during the stream? Odd. It's very odd. Audio effects. There you are. There you are, audio effects. It could just be that I have to up the compressor a little bit and increase the output gain. So, yeah, just tell me when when/if there's distortion. I think that's just on the edge of distortion, right around there. Just if it's distorted, say something. That should have increased the volume a bit of my voice anyway. Yeah, so because I get a meter, okay, I get a meter on XSplit, and I try to keep that meter into the yellow range and not the red. If it's in the red, that means that there is potentially issues, and it looks like there's just a tiny bit of it reaching the red in this current level. If I go higher, well, it's it's gonna end up being distorted when I talk very loudly like this. So yeah, that's the issue. It's like I'm either going to be on average too low, or I'm going to be on average fine, but it will be clipping when I try to speak more loudly. Like, yep, we have to choose here. Like we have to choose what the level average is going to be, because if it's too high, there'll be distortions. I'm gonna keep it. I'm actually gonna keep it on plus 16 dB on output gain, because if I and this is through software changing these values, because if I try to change it through hardware, it will clip. In fact, it is already slightly clipping even on the input. So actually what I'm actually going to do here is I just turned the input down slightly, so it shouldn't clip as much on the input. And then I have to figure out, going back to audio effects, then I can increase the output gain a bit more, and that should sound a bit better. Hopefully that should sound a bit better and be a bit louder without being overpowering. Anyway, we're here. We have arrived at the new wreck, which is a chonker of a wreckage. Oh boy, this is a big one. This is a really big one right here. For me, I run my computer at about 14% speaker volume, because for whatever reason it's like super loud. It is like super loud. Like, it will damage my ears loud if it's any louder. And everything sounds fine to me, even at that level. It's like, yeah, I am sensitive to sound. I am very sensitive to loudness. So yes, if things are low, it's because I'm sensitive to loud noises. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. This particular container contained... Where's the bin? There's the bin. Okay, there we go. Does that actually contain antibiotics? No. This is why we check. Ooh. No batteries in them, unfortunately. I will take that. Open up all of these smart crates. Well, that was fast. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing! Great. What a great crate. You know, I think that if there is a locked crate, that it should probably contain something. One would think that a locked chest should contain something. Just as a general point of video games. Just, you know, as a game. Locked chests should have things. See, this has things. They're useless things, but at least it has things. That's a few things. Anyone want, like, 196 work safety posters? Because I sort of just found 196 work safety posters. You gotta be safe. We are the safest around here. Ah, that is one of those. Ah, I will take these. I will take these. All of these. I don't really need that many screens. I'm not going to take the knuckle dusters or the cigarettes, but spare parts are always good. Always good to have more spare parts. Is there a reactor here? Or is it no longer existent? I think, unfortunately with this ship, that if it had a reactor, it's kinda just gone. Yeah. I think with this design, the reactor was here, and it's yeah, there's a bit of a hole where the reactor used to be, among several other holes in this ship. And there's 2 dead bodies. Not much actually in the way of stuff I want to take with me then. This actually is just kind of a bust. It's a big ship, yes, but it's also a Ryoka ship with very heavy floors and walls. I kind of just don't want it. Yeah, this is going to be a very quick trip, I think. We're going to check all of the containers because, you know, there could be something very valuable within a container. But I think I'm actually not going to be taking any installables back with me. Again with the meat. We're not meeting anytime soon. In fact, this ship may actually start something, a different quest line. If I investigate the bodies, there is a chance to start some other spooky line. Although I think that one's in a set of 3 deaths, not just 2. Oh, there's a door there. Grab that door. You can probably tell why I go into the specific screen mode that I go into. You kind of just can't see shit when it's dark like this, so I go into this view mode. Just hit F8 a couple of times. And then you can actually, you know, see. I like being able to see. Being able to see is awesome. It's a fantastic thing. Okay, strip you. Just in case you had nothing. Oh, you had a backpack. I'll take the backpack. Excellent. Ooh, a 4-liter flask. I will take that. That's awesome. Into my main backpack, quote unquote. I can toss out the other stuff. I don't need that other stuff. And as for the body itself, we can examine. They are now definitely dead. They are now definitely dead. Ah, great. Yeah. Wonderful. That message down there is the one that I was thinking about. No apparent cause of death, but their skin is necrotized and blackened in the shape of a hand with overly long fingers. The death appears clearly unnatural. Wonderful. And I feel like something is stirring. Oh joy. Oh bliss. Nah, I don't need those. I don't need any of that. I guess I could take the lights. There are lights on this ship, but whatever. I'll leave them. Come on, there you go. What do you contain? Hey, another backpack. You know what? I think this place is a winner, if only for all of the backpacks that it's had. We've gained three backpacks thus far, and I'll call that a win. That's a win for this particular wreck. Have I checked these? There's nothing up that way, so I won't need to go that way. Speed things up a bit. Hydrocodone! Please, 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 please. Yes! Yes, it has some. I will gladly take that. I will gladly take prescription painkillers. Ooh. Aww. Someone put small mechanical parts inside. Go away. Inside of a bottle of hydrocodone pain pills. I'll take the G-Lock with me at least. How about the Cabello? There's antibiotics. 2 antibiotic pills inside of the bottle of the over-the-counter pain relief pills. Of course. Oh yes, actually it's 196 work safety posters. There's 196 work safety posters on this. $197 work safety posters on this, and we've also gotten a few PDAs, and there's another one up above at the other body. I need to watch out for compression leggings. Just try to keep an open eye out for compression leggings. I'll take that wall. That's a light framework wall. Those I want. Oh! That's the reactor. Okay. Well, sure. I'll take the MHD. So we got an MHD out of this. Out of this wreck. Also, I'm going to take those. It had one piece of a reactor left. I need the reactor core, and I need all of the fuels. Which, of course, this wreck, as big as it is, doesn't have any of the fuel. Oh, boy. Go faster. Almost ready. Right. Uninstall. From 3156 to 12623. Yay, an actual thing I can take with me. Go down here. Where to now? That rack. That rack. That rack. Oh, good. Another. Another! I'll have another. Oh, you are just full. Interesting. But you have pouches that are empty, yet the game wasn't shoving stuff into pouches. Odd. Very, very, very odd. What about... Okay, there's an EA battery. Go ahead and restore that battery. Take it with me. Access that crate. Grab all those. Alright, and then lastly, up top. Go. Grab that. Strip them. Where did the... There. Carrying. Nothing anymore. That's mine now. Examine. They died due to violence or foul play. Oh noes. Suffered severe brain trauma. Yeah, we're not going to bother investigating the death. You can do that, but eh. They've been mutilated. You know what? I'll take a door. Give door. Need more door in our life. The top of the equipment truck was, you know, handy. Had its inventory open for me. That'll be everything that this ship has to offer for me, unfortunately. Just restore that. Or fortunately. I should say fortunately. Like, I got a whole bunch of really useful stuff. I did actually get useful things. Not as much pure money, but I did get useful stuff. Oh, look, another. And you go there, and I had... Yeah, you. Oh, I didn't have my light on. Oops. I didn't turn the light on. No wonder it was hard to see. Oh, there's more stuff I could pick up over there. But eh. We're just gonna make like these. Oh. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go 400. 400 VREL. Relative velocity. We'll stop at about 30 seconds. I just bleed off some of my cross velocity there. There we go. Slow down. Slow down to about 100 meters per second. Speed up until we get to 5 kilometers. Request docking, etc., etc. Okay, should be good. Alright. It's a bit smaller than the last one, but that's okay. No pirates to worry about. Let's turn the light on this time. Alright, we are met with a door to get rid of. And another Bingham battery. You know, I think I have enough Bingham batteries at this point. I'm just gonna start leaving them behind. I have plenty. Like, genuinely, I have enough by now. Hey, keep that inventory open. I didn't tell you to close. What pill was that? Hold on. What pill was that? Antibiotics? With nothing. Okay. This ship can have Muiras. Do you? You do not. I'm sad. They broke. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, this class can have 2 Hydras, 1 in each of these corners. It's very unfortunate that they were removed. Oh yeah, I can't actually get to that. I have to uninstall something. Because of course I have seen this particular ship class before in my own personal playthroughs. I've seen most of them. I will not say that I've seen all of them. I have not seen all of the potential ship classes. Ideally, with the mods that I'm currently running, I should have more opportunities to see different ship classes. And in particular because the game has been updated to fix previous errors, people should start seeing more variety of ships. Particularly because previously... Oh wait, yes. Uninstall the O2 can. Because previously, the game did not have the game did not have the ability to actually spawn in new wrecks from the full wreck list, because the game defined two separate lists of wrecks, one as random wreckage and one as random ship, and the game initiated with the wrecks spawning using the large list for the initial batch around the area, but the list that the haulers use when they spawn in every 10 minutes was using the smaller list that didn't have all of the ships on it available. So over time, you would end up finding that you would keep seeing the exact same small set of ships over and over and over again, because the game literally could not spawn in any of the other ship types, since it was referring to a different list of ship classes that it could pull from. This has been fixed. This has been fixed, and in fact, the way in which the game decides, or like, the way in which the RNG is presented, like the array of lists for the list of ships, is different how it's handled. Yeah, in fact, there's now different lists for different sizes of ships and then it defines like a percentage chance for which size of ship to pull, and then it pulls from a list of the ships that are defined as that size, which can also have different rarity within that size class. Anyway, we're going to repair this nav station. Nav stations can have valuable data. We absolutely want valuable data. Okay, we got that. What else we got? We have a nearly damaged battery there. Let me uninstall this to get it out of the way. Actually, you know, I'm going to leave that battery. I've decided. Hey, you've got pain pills. How about you? You've only got 4 over-the-counter pain pills, not the hydrocodone. Okay, go up here. Whoops. I have a cat. Cat has joined me. A cat has joined me. There's the camera. Cat, hello. Hello, cat. Mr. Ollie Cat. Coming up, saying hi. Yeah. Where you going? Where you going, Mr. Cat? Let's see. Do we have a reactor? No. We're just not getting lucky today, unfortunately. Whoops. Really? Is that full? That shouldn't be full. Well, we'll repair this. That might be all we get from here. Not bad, but also not good. Hello, cat. Welcome to the chair. How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Ollie? Yes, Ollie. How you doing back there? Alright, I think that's it. I think that's it for here. I'm gonna repair this, or restore this. Restore you. Okay. Install to there. Files. Uninstall. Let's try to empty out this truck. Cool. So, next. Let's start working our way back towards K-Leg. There are more wrecks that are further away. See, even out here. And they're supposed to be better, like higher chances of being better, but maybe. I don't know exactly how that really behaves in the vanilla game. But there are wrecks that are further away. There are also wrecks that are around other areas, like Venus, where you don't even need to have a salvager permit. It's just good luck maneuvering around Venus. An actual full-size planet. It makes it much harder to maneuver. You need more thrust to get around. Alright, sub 100. Now, in about 10 minutes, I will be taking a break. Come on. Clamps. Clamps, you can do it. There we go. Alright, do we have a pirate to kill? No. In fact, we have Jack All. Alright then. That was quick. That was that's a quick decision. Bye! Alright, we'll go there. Let's hope this one has value. Docking. Oh, pretty close. Again, it's rather annoying every time there's like a frame rate hiccup during docking. Come on. There you go. That one's a bit more sizable. There is not. Oh hey, feels like we were just here. I think this is that same ship class that we started with. That should have, yeah, the line of racks. Oh, you've got a reactor core. Hallelujah. Well, we've found the reactor core. We have not found the fuel for it, though. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well. Oh right, I forgot there's a tow brace. I completely forgot about the tow brace. Oh, we're gonna repair and uninstall the tow brace. Hello. Do it here. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I just blanked. I didn't notice because I wasn't looking for it. So the tow brace, when you install it on your ship and you engage the brace on a wreckage, you are able to tow the wreck with you to other locations. And yeah, some wrecks may be rotating, and that is supposed to be the way that you can stop the rotation, although I have yet to come across rotating wrecks. Huh. So the devs fixed an issue with angular momentum and docking. Well, undocking, really. But that may actually have also made it so that wrecks simply do not spin. Which would be very interesting, if that's the case. Because that was a bit of an issue, where wrecks could just be rotating, even like really slowly. Some were rotating super fast, and it made it really hard to see, and it made your ship move, like, rotate super quickly. It was kinda annoying. But with rotating ships, you could hold R, and while the game would give you a little warning saying don't do this without a towing brace, it doesn't actually do any damage. It didn't do any damage at all from arresting the angular momentum, which is, you know, kind of counterintuitive. You'd think that it would have forces involved, but apparently not. Not in the game, at least. We're going to uninstall the tow brace. And it is 2 pieces. We will take those. I'm going to start maybe not carrying or bringing with me all of the everything, these parts, but I'll take these at least. I'll go over here. Oh, right, door. Scrap the door in the way. Yeah, grab that. Where did the tote go? Hello? You had a tote. Where's the tote? I put it on the other side of this wall, didn't it? No? Oh well. Oh hey, another PDA. Oh, I'm not going to bother thinking about that tote. It disappeared. It is somewhere, probably under something, but whatever. Well, yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes, that makes me happy. We got a couple katanas in here. I'm gonna take the katana. I'm gonna take a katana. I'm gonna carry your katana with me. Hello, thing. Now I should take both because they are quite valuable. Oh, do I not really have any space for these heat sinks? Not really. All right. Well, happy, joy. Repair that nav station. That is my alarm that just went off to indicate that we are in fact now halfway through today's stream, meaning it is time for me to take a break. I will be taking my break today. I will be back in a few minutes. I have returned. Welcome back. Okay, we are in the midst of repairing this navigation station. Let us get through this. We'll need to repair the nav station. We'll need to restore and repair a couple of at least one of the components here. For the reactor. This reactor does not have field coils under it, which is a decision. It will not function without them. Anyway, that was repaired. Let's restore this. Fortunately, it has the one thing that we need, which is the 4-piece reactor core. We will take that with us, and that means that we will have all of the components that I need in order to actually build a reactor on my ship. It unfortunately does not mean that I can actually run the reactor, because in order to run the reactor, we need to have fuel. And cryo. So, there's 3 different tanks that I'll need for that, and we kind of had one and sold it because, well, a recent change to the game made it so that the contents have value when selling on those larger containers. So a deuterium canister sold for like nearly 90,000. And I couldn't turn that money down. So, yeah. That also means that if we do find a deuterium canister that again, when we find another one, that, yeah, we kind of just have to turn down the money. And of course, filling it is going to cost a lot. So, anyway, yeah, cat's gone right now, so I will get rid of the cat's camera. More repair stuff I don't need. Multiple personal upgrades with stuff I don't really need right now. Do our restores and uninstalls. I can't physically take everything with me back to the ship at the moment, but try if I can. I'll at least uninstall everything that I want from here. Let's go to normal view. This is the normal view. Game looks fine from the normal view, it's just, you know, you can barely see anything. I just use that big yellow view because it's very easy for me to see all of the components. Like from that view, it's also really easy to see the lights on the walls. It makes it much easier to see them. They can be very cryptic. And that is one of the bigger complaints that I've seen in reviews on this game, is that it can be very difficult to tell things apart, or tell what is what on the screen, like what is an item actually. Like here, there's a light here. Do you see the light here? There is a light here, but unless you know exactly what you're looking for, it can be very hard to spot. And that's the problem, is that it's really difficult to see what is what in a rec if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. Right, so this thing is actually completely pristine, oddly. Very weirdly pristine. Okay. I'm going to go here and actually uninstall a wall. Make it easier for me to get over here. Still holding out hope one day to find a purple coveralls, because they're worth hundreds of thousands. I'm not even joking. They're worth hundreds of thousands. Let's install you. Files, my PDA, this nav station. Ah, see, this right here is exactly why I do what I do with the nav stations. Because this nav station has drone cracking software that's worth a lot of money, like 10 grand by itself. This is why we do this. And it's inaccessible unless you install the nav station. It kinda just sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna probably just swap super handies now. Because I don't think I am physically capable of installing the towing brace right now. Yeah. Because the towing brace would need these corners free, I think. Yeah. I would need these walls open. I don't know if that depressurizes. I'm not exactly certain. I think it may. Although, yeah, I see. I think it needs to go here. It needs to go here. It's either here or here. I forget. I have to look it up again. The exact position it's supposed to be. It's either, I think it's here. It's this spot, but I think it's actually these two walls can go. It's showing as legal to have those walls, but just those two spots where I have walls there are showing as not good. So what's odd is that I uninstalled it from here, and aha! It doesn't have those spots for those walls. It's just, I am pretty sure that depressurizes the room. At least until I install the thing. Huh. Well, let's get the stuff that I want first. I think that's it. I think that's all I want. Then I have to go here, because actually I have to... I'm gonna pull out these... place all of that. That can be installed, or that can be put into a different container. The main thing is just getting these items put away, making sure that they're put away. Technically, the katana can go into another storage as well. Like, as long as I've got a 3-tile, I am carrying the wrong equipment truck. Yeah, you can go there. So I am running out of rack space. Oof. Ah, good. Alright, so I'm gonna save. And we're gonna look at this. I said uninstall. It is still pressurized. This room is still pressurized. Game. It's not on the floor. Well, that's bugged. Sure. That should allow me to install this there. And voila! We now have a towing brace. Pretty awesome. Unfortunately, whenever the towing brace is engaged, it uses an absolute ton of power. So we're not gonna be engaging the towing brace if we don't need to. We have it. It changes the value of our ship. Actually, it increases the value of our ship by having it. Any hoozles. I think I need to start making my way back to K-Leg at this point. And I need to just put down the thing that, yeah. I need to start opening these PDAs. I have to unlock every single one of these PDAs and engage in this menu to unlock each and every single one of these PDAs. And every single time it closes the window. It closes all of the inventory windows that I had open. One more. Okay. If I drop it, then I can go into Files, open my PDA, then open each of these cargo crate PDAs. That one had crypto tokens. Cool. That one. Oh, hey, another cracking software, drone cracking software, and crypto vault. Neato. See, number 3 on the list. Four on the list. They found Bigfoot. Five on the list. Six on the list. Beware the hand! And number 7. Okay. That's that. We're going to start making our way towards K-Leg. That does not mean we're actually going to be going there next. Because I think K-Leg's on the other side of the asteroid right now. Kinda. So we'll go to that wreck there. I'd rather not hit the thing, though, that we're stat. I'm not exactly certain how the game determines contact. I just try to be as careful as I can. We're clear. Autosave is autosaving. Fly buzzing around me. Little off center. Come on. Lamps soon. Go. Ah. I see. Well, that's 2 today of that. Let's go to the one next door. That's just a waste of my time. My fuel. Probably even just approach it at less than 100. Just let it go until I hit the proximity alarm. B cross 0. And clamped. Alright, what do we got now? Okay. No enemy. Great big hole. Okay. Nothing of particular value here. A security EVA suit is there. That's some money. So again, we'll take what we can get, and then probably head back to K-Leg at the point, or try to get somewhere close. I mean, there's plenty of like repair stuff I can use, or stuff I could use for repairs, but why even bother? Oh, this is supposed to be one of those? Oh god, yeah, this place is messed up. This ship has been through better days. Yeah, so this particular ship is the one that we've seen before, that is supposed to have 4 storage rooms, 2 on each side. Yeah, with the reactor, I think it was up here. It's supposed to be up here. Or maybe in the middle. Get exactly. Actually, I think it was about here-ish. The nav console was down here. Oh well. But yeah, there's supposed to be a lot of bins here. We have to pry that one open. Great. Pry that one open. Now this will increase our fatigue whenever we pry a thing open. And we're now suffering a little bit from that. Yeah, really not much here. Besides that one EVA suit. I guess that's at least something. EVA suit is something. But really what I'm looking for now is the fuel containers. And even once I find those, well, then I need to build out a room to put the reactor. I'm not going to take any of that. I've already got enough picking up inventory space of all of that. So I guess the only other thing is actually there's nothing. There's nothing else among all of this wreckage. There really is nothing else to go for. So we're leaving. Unfortunate. Of course, the stuff that is closer to K-Leg is stuff that is more likely to be destroyed. I think that's part of the spawning conditions, is that the further you go out, the less damaged it actually is. Although it's still wreckage, it's just not as much wreckage. Don't know why it's now drawing those as overlapping. Oh, come on, map. I hate when you do this. There needs to be a zoom too. I don't. Oh, we're here. Okay, we're going there. And that'll be our last one before we go back to K-Leg. I was about to say, that hauler better not be about to come grab to destroy the exact item, the exact wreck that I was going to. That would be sad. If it came and grabbed it and started dragging it back to the asteroid to destroy it and itself. Because that's how the game handles it. For clearing out these wrecks, they just go out and they grab it, and then yeet themselves into the asteroid. Alright, part of me was wondering if actually the game is slightly bugged right now. Because that's 3 for 3. Very destroyed. Huh. And I do have a big red exclamation mark. Oh, that's from the steel that I was trying to pick up. But yeah, I think something strange is going on. I'm going to undock, save, and reload the game. Fully close out and reload the game. Of course, I'm going straight to K-Leg now, but I'd rather not my ship destroy K-Leg by trying to dock with it. Okay. Close the game. Just Alt F4 out. And then reload. Reload from scratch.
Juliet India approach. This is Mike 2634 requesting IFR advisories with information Lima.
It's a shame the game doesn't actually have capitalization in the file names when you save. It's a darn shame it doesn't maintain capitalization. It always goes full lowercase. There are rumors of a black market trader buying and selling ship parts for better prices than the port kiosks somewhere on OKLG station. We know. I know. I know. We are friends. We are friends. Alright. This should have fixed whatever issue there may have been. Oh, are you trying to dock with this? As I'm backing away? What are you doing? Should you not have electronic parts? Why do you need electronic parts to repair You repair the conduit instead of the wall? Alright, something's still broken. It's probably, yeah, the floor. There we go. Again. Why is this not zoomed to me? What the hell? Well, we seemingly got kicked pretty far. Yeah, we got kicked and got a whole lot of velocity added to us. So now I have to kill off all of that backwards velocity. At least we've got the Delta V. At least we've got the Delta V. So I guess we're not going to K-Leg next. Normally that would be a reload, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it for now. That should not have happened. That is, I would say, not intended behavior of the game. I will die on that hill. I would say that that is not intended behavior. To have an NPC ship just slam into you. At least the only thing we broke was a wall and a floor. And the battery, I guess. Slow down. By the way, A and D and Q and E are different controls. They are different controls on this window. Q and E will only change bearing, while A and D will change both V-cross and bearing, but mainly V-cross. Ah. You're not destroyed. Cool. Well, I guess we have a ship to explore now. Actually, what I have is a battery to restore. I guess I need more electronic components, huh? You can do it, come on. Really? There you go. Let's take the trash, put it on this ship. What we got? What do we have here? Oh. Oh, you're empty. Out of the way. Great big space of nothing, huh? Remove that door. Empty rack. Nothing, nothing, nothing of value. And nothing of value. Cool. Alright, we got a damaged thing there. Yeah, that's the thing about a lot of the fusion reactor parts, is that they eat up a lot of electronics to repair them. So the electronic parts are the one thing that we need a lot of. Of course. About you. You have Gnaws away. Cool. Ah, hey, backpack. Sure. I will gladly take a backpack. Although, by my own admission, I do just kind of need to stop a bit with the picking up of these single item per stack repair parts. Need to hold up a bit on those. I have enough. I do have enough for now. I think I already know combat engineering. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. That's it, that's all. This ship is big and empty. Cool. The EVA backpack of that Bingham contained a pressure suit. Interesting. Now, how the hell am I going to get back to OKLG? Well, since I'm having to wait anyway for it to come back around, let's go visit this one. Oh. I probably have a damaged thruster. That I do. That I do. What is this about not... Oh, and that floor is damaged as well. That conduit is damaged. That wall is about to die. The floor underneath it is damaged. Okay. So the next time I'm docked... Yes, I know. Slow down. We're here. Oh, hello. Passenger transport. 2072 Zaria. Heavy Industries ZHI Chariot. Okay. So this is a mod one. I think we've seen this before. Hey, it has a cryo tank. Cool. That's one of the 3 tanks that I need. That's one of 3. And of course they have a broken reactor core that also does not have the stuff underneath it, with a broken pellet feeder as well. Most of the stuff in here is broken. They have a Muira. Okay. They have the Hydra intake regulator, which is broken, but I can take it. Is there one on the other side? No, unfortunately, that one is already completely destroyed. Damage, CO2 scrubber, all this stuff is... Oh, this is the one with all the vodka. Right. Right, this is the one that has all the vodka in it. It's a modded one. No wonder. No wonder it has all the vodka in it. It's the one from a mod. Alright, let's eat. Brush our teeth. That gets us well groomed. Magical grooming. All you need to is to brush your teeth. That's it, that's all. That's all you will ever need. What is in the crate? A data card that has nothing. Data cards are meaningless. Meaningless. Okay, a couple of empties. Random clothes on the ground. You know, I have yet to come across a wreck that has a full-size bed. A little disappointed with that, but oh well. There's one specific type in particular that I haven't seen yet that I know I've seen a lot more often than this in the past. Alright. Start restoring that cryo tank. It takes a while. It takes a while to restore cryo tanks. And unfortunately, the only way of making it any faster would be to make all of it faster by improving the amount that you repair. I think. Maybe you can change the entity itself, have it be able to be repaired faster. I'm no longer feeling the effects of the over-the-counter pain reliever. Cool. I didn't need them for a while. But the reason why it takes a long time to repair these is because they have a lot of health. They have a lot of HP. And you can only restore a specific amount with each cycle. But I will take you with me. That's one of 3. One of minimum 3. I take these, since they're uninstalled already, I may as well take them. The Hydra, repair that, take that first. Glorious Hydra! I will probably sell this one, because I do not actually need more than 2 at the moment. I think all of the maneuvering that we've done in today's stream without having to go back to K-Leg has been sufficient. Yeah, so I'll leave all those. Access that lock. Now, we are tired, so I will need to sleep. Yeah, I can't take this. I also haven't come across, like, one of the main sources of repair parts. There's this big cargo ship that has a couple of huge bays that just end up being filled with various, like, mechanical parts, electronic parts, scrap aluminum, scrap steel, etc., carbon fibers, etc. It just gets all of the everything. And it's a really good stock-up point. But I've yet to find it. Yet to find one. Yeah, especially need that scrap steel, actually. Repair the fusion core reactor. Because now we have a fusion core reactor to sell. Because among all of these excursions, we've now found 2 of these, so we'll have 4 pieces to sell. That's like 40 grand. Not quite, but close enough. As long as it's fully repaired and restored. I believe it takes just the same amount of time to repair one of these and restore one of these when it's installed versus when it's not. My tool is low power. I just need to pay attention. Might not have enough. In fact, it looks like it will not have enough to fully restore this. It's just a damn shame I can't access this inventory while performing an action. Cancel the action. Open the inventory and swap the battery. And then continue your restoration. As I said, it's a shame. A real shame. You can't just swap the batteries with a drag and drop. Alright, uninstall. This is definitely a prize item from this ship. I tend to think of... And definitely the Hydra is a prize. So there's more than one prize on this ship. Usually every ship will have one prize, at least one prize. Something of particular value. But as I've said, as we've seen today, that is not a guarantee. We had like, what, 3 in a row? 4 total of ships that were just already completely gone. Just destroyed. Waste of time even going there. But most of the time, ships that are intact will have at least one thing of value on them. But it's all RNG, ultimately. This ship class, of course, has potentially 2 Hydras, which we have come across before, plus the reactor. And you usually get at least something that sticks around from the reactor. It's actually incredibly rare to have nothing left of the reactor, unless the entire ship is toast. So that was the right side. No, I want the electronics. In fact, I want all of the things. Give me everything. So in here, let's see, what's in the bins? What's in the bins? Of course, more vodka. Of course, there's more vodka in the bins. Oh yeah, and they're supposed to be... Right, they're gone. There could also be storage bays, like full-size bays in here, but it looks like for this particular ship that they're both dead. Unfortunate, they both died. Very sad. There's some flooring, but yeah. Alright, open that up. May as well just access the lock on the while we're at it. Sad that both of them are gone. I don't know about the atmosphere scrubber. It can be worth like 7-8 grand, I think. Value here. I'll repair it. And I need to pay more attention to the oxygen. Sometimes their contents make them worth a lot. If they're worth like 4 or 5k, I'll uninstall, but I just need to see them. No game. Having a window suddenly show up like that is immensely distracting. And it literally pulls you out of the experience. And I don't think that's good game design. Store these. Actually, put that down and go on auto task, because that should repair the stuff that's broken as well. And restore the stuff that's broken. Oh, and we're about to get another... What? Why in the living hell? Would Autotask want to patch? Oh, well, I'll take all the stuff that's out here. I guess I have to clean up out here, huh? Actually. As soon as it hits midnight, we'll be presented with another pop-up saying, "It's untime!" Let's repair that floor that's under that wall. It's untime! Hmm. 20 minutes and 58 seconds of rest for workers, not for us. Our captain will continue working regardless. Let's restore the wall. Restore the floor. And get back here, restore that. And restore that. Wait, so now we are good with all of that. Next, I need to put some stuff away. Yikes. Yeah, these are too big for any of the racks. I can only put them in the storage bay or on another super handy. But my super handy is already full. Therefore, they will have to either be on the floor, or I have to take out my super handy here. And put that on the floor. Well, I think that this is my solution. And I will take these crates, and I will likely get rid of these crates. Oh, you're carrying walls. Or not walls, but floors. Right. Well, alrighty then. That means that you go there. And these are empties. These two are empties. Still, glad to get them out. Alright, that's worth it. Alright, what did I need to grab? This guy. And what else? I think that's it. I think that's the only other thing here. Unless I want the racks. But, there was a corner rack, wasn't there? No, not this one. Dang. It was in a previous ship. I remember there being a corner rack, and I was considering taking that with me. Because the corner racks are very big inventory spaces. But I don't see it here. It's just these large racks, 1x4s. Of course, I would have preferred if it had the bays, but oh well. Oh well! We'll restore this one. Again, it takes time to restore these. They have a lot of health. And we happen to be waiting for Kaleg to come to us in its orbit around Ganymede, the asteroid, not the moon. Alright, we'll uninstall that. Take that with us. Do you have contents? No. Fine. Restore. I'll only take the two, not the ones on the other side. I don't have room to install these inside anyway. Just preparing for future expansion to my ship. We haven't actually expanded the ship today. Another interesting note. So I've spent my time actually exploring. I might use these as storage inside of my thing here. Even though I don't really like doing that, or want to do that permanently, perpetually. My rule is that I'm not going to put this dolly into the bay while it contains loose racks that have contents. That's what I'm trying to not do. That's super powerful. That's like incredibly powerful. Let's not do that specifically. Not that one thing. Alright. Yeah, I want to undock and do the stuff in Kaleg before thinking about rest. K-Leg, I guess, is close enough. But as you can see, we've now been to a lot of the wrecks, and it looks like a lot of the stuff we haven't been to is on the other side. There's a few here, and further away. There's stuff that's a lot further away. Might have to head closer to the flotilla than to go to more ships, or head out towards some of these nav beacons, because there's more wrecks around these nav beacons. Each one of these ships with a transponder active, that's these yellow ones. Those are ships with active transponders, NPCs. If they're stopped, that means they're out of wreckage. So if we can't see the wreckage, but we can see them, we still know that there's a wreck there. Now I have to be a little bit mindful to my approach. Vector here. Just go up to 300 meters per second. It's heavy. Okay, this one I have to request docking twice. Yes, I know, game. It's giving me the proximity alert for it gave me the proximity alert to the station and to the asteroid as two separate entities. Right, those are pretty close to 0. Should be good enough. Clamp. Badung. Welcome back to K-Leg. Our home. Some water. Alright, step 1. Fuel kiosk. Just so that I don't forget to do it before I leave. Just restock on everything. Yes, we're spending 14 grand to restock on stuff now. Bigger fuel tanks. Need more fuel. So I need to be careful with what I attempt to sell here, because we do not want to sell all of the reactor parts that we just came across. I want to keep enough reactor parts to build a full-sized reactor and ideally, about to say ideally he'll have a tank for sale, but apparently not. Not this time. Oh well. Alright, go to sell. So in my suit, I have my PDA, and in my PDA, wow, that testament. Last will and testament of a seemingly well-off citizen. Not clear if this format holds up in court. Yeah. Just get rid of all of the data. So this is... This one is PDA cracking software, which we don't need because we can hack it ourselves. That's worth 8.7k. What is this? A monstrous roar and clacking of clawed footsteps echoing off bulkheads through narrow shipper station corridors. Yeah. Anyway. That's apparently worth some money. The contacts are worth money. Sightings.bin is worth money. None of these other things are worth money. This sightings is worth more money than the other sightings. Okay, sure. Ah, yes, our 2 copies of the drone OS tracking software is worth money. Crypto tokens worth money. Huh, the crypto tokens are worth money, but wasn't there like a crypto wallet? A crypto vault. I guess it was already cleared out. Cough hack wheeze. Crypto case access pin. Okay. Guess it's worth nothing. That's 50 grand. That by itself is 50 grand. Just for the data off of the PDAs that I picked up along the way and the nav stations. Really, he doesn't want to buy a katana right now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, I was just looking at bins. I started at bins. So let me like keep note of the things that I have. So I have RFR, reactor, fuel regulator. We need 1. We need 2 of the fusion laser arrays. At least the pellet feeder, we need at least 2. So those are staying. That will go. Yeah, he just doesn't want the katanas. Yeah. I'll sell 4 of those. So we have the reactor core. We need 4 of those. We need the field coils. We need 2 field coils. Cryo reservoir. We need at least 1. The D2O, the deuterium reservoir. 1. And then the HE3 reservoir. We need at least 1, but ideally we want 5 or more. Really, I forget what the true ratio is, but isn't it like 11? I think it's like 11 or 12 to 1 on the helium to deuterium ratio. I have to actually look at the active reactor to see. Oh, hey, you're paying 14 grand per nav station? That's a lot. And we've got 3 of them. Cool. Alright, so then I already have a reactor. I had 1 pellet feeder assembly, so now I know that I have 2 pellet feeders. We also need an MHD generator, and we need the laser capacitor, and we need the, well, we don't need it, but there's a 4 purge pump that would need 1 of that exists, but technically you don't need it. I'm gonna just have it anyway. Alright, so there's the MHD that we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep 2 batteries. And I believe we saw 2 pellet, 2 of the fusion laser arrays already, so sell that one. I said I would sell this Mira Hydra RCS intake regulator worth 28,000. I have not seen the fusion laser capacitor yet, so we need to keep that. I think so. Sell the... Oh, I need to keep a cooler as well. Duh. I need a cooler and a thermostat as well. Alright, have I seen in the list the MHD already? Yes, so sell that one. Ah, yes, I need the cryo distribution pump. That one is required. I need one of those. So sell that, and that one. And sell that battery. Sell that now. Sell both of those. That's a lot of money, actually. I'm gonna keep those thrusters, that set of 4. Gosh, how many MHDs did I have? Oh boy. Let's not bother going through the backpacks. I don't think he's gonna buy anything out of my backpacks. So, that's a big number right there. That says $297,285.40. We have $445,000. Cool. That's a pretty nice. That's a pretty nice. Pretty nice. Get rid of that. How much are you paying for G-Lock? Not much. Okay. So I made over 200 grand off of the black market vendor. So now we're selling to the regular location. I just have to remember what I wanted to keep versus sell. So now I'm not going to sell any of the fusion-related stuff. I am going to sell that extra EPA suit with the pressure suit that it came in. Let's see. Sell the 2 canisters. That may be about it. Oh yeah, the extra katana. 4 grand. Just under 4 grand for that katana. That spare. I will gladly take that. Gladly take that. I guess I can sell off the cutlass as well, but it's good to have a backup thing. Maybe the backup should have been the other katana, but whatever. Or, you know, dual-wield katanas. Not like you can actually... I don't think you can use both at the same time. I don't think that there's any interaction for using dual... just one hand each katana. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I'll sell the permanent right now. I will accept that, and we have reached what would be the end of the stream, but I'm going to take a look at supplies before we go. Just going to take a look at the supplies to see if they are selling some interesting things. They reset at 12:51, so there's a chance actually that this hasn't even reset yet. Now that I'm thinking about that, it may not have even reset. Yeah, it's just the super handy available right now. Okay, I was just checking in case it did. I forgot what time it would reset. So, with that, we have reached the end of today's stream, and I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, do all the social stuff below the video. I will be back with more on Thursday, as we now are hunting down the 2 remaining tanks that I need, the helium and deuterium tanks that I need for building the reactor. There is a chance that it's in the scrap, that there is one in scrap. It's just a chance, though. I don't see them. Don't see one. Unfortunate. Yeah, they don't got it. Oh yeah, the towing brace. If I had sold the towing brace, each piece of a towing brace. Yeah. You see that value right there? 62 grand? Oh, God, yeah. Any other ones I come across, if I notice them and see them, I do need to grab them. Because it's just worth so much. It is worth a lot when it's 2 pieces like that. But anyway, I'll be back with more on Thursday. I hope to see you all then.